Welcome back guys. In this video we will discuss about the energy signal and power signal. A signal is said to be energy signal if it is absolutely integrable and absolutely summable for discrete time signal and whose amplitude goes to 0 at an instant of time. Okay. And for power signal, all bounded signal of infinitive duration are power signal. Okay, so equation for energy is given by this equation: limit t tends to infinity integration minus t to t mod of x t का square dt is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity mod of x t का square dot dt. This is for continuous time signal and this equation for discrete time signal, and the power equation is given by for continuous time signal is this one: limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t integration of minus t to t mod of x t का square dt. And the for discrete time signal the power equation is given by limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2 1 plus n sigma mod of x n का square, where n and t is fundamental period of signal, and the relation between the energy and power is limit t tends to infinity divided by 2t. Okay, if E is finite for energy signal, the power will be 0. Okay, if the value of energy is finite, then the power will be 0. Okay, and a signal is said to be energy signal if it is absolutely summable and absolutely integrable, and also whose amplitude goes to 0 at any instant of time. A bounded signal of infinitive duration or power signal has periodic signal or power signal. All bounded signal of infinite duration or power signal, hence we can say that the periodic signal or power signal but vice versa is not true. Okay, so periodic signal is power signal, and we can't say that if any power signal is periodic signal. Okay, a signal should be absolutely integrable and the energy signal should be absolutely integrable. Energy of signal is independent of amplitude reversible, time reversible and time shifting. There is some example. We have to calculate the energy and power. So this equation is x t is equal to e की power minus 4t ut. Here is ut. Okay, here is ut. So energy is of this signal is 1 by 8. When energy is finite, then the power must be 0 because it is a energy signal. Okay, for energy signal the power will be 0. And next question is x t is cos t. To integrate this one, then we find the value of energy is infinity. The soul put the value in this equation, we will get the value of energy, and the power value we will get 1 by t. And next example is you have to solve the, for your practice please note down x t is equal to e की power j 2t plus pi by 4 and x n cos pi by n. Answer of this question is infinity is infinity and p is 1 and energy in infinity and p is 1 by 2. Now we will discuss the basic signal and its properties. So first signal is unit impulse function and unit impulse signal and the delta signal. So when we talk about the continuous signal, it is called unit impulse, and when we talk about the discrete time signal, it is called delta signal. Delta t is 1 when t is 0 and it is 0 and t is not equal to 0. So some property of unit impulse function is it is a even function and it is absolutely integrable, and its integration of del t is 1. And next property is the integration minus infinity to plus infinity delta t minus t1 is equal to x t1. And next property is x t multiplied by delta t minus t1 is equal to x t1 delta t minus t1. And next property is integration of x t dot n time differentiation of x t minus delta t minus t1. So it is equal to minus 1 to the power n differentiation of n time of xt at the value of t1. So in GATE exam and EC exam, the question were already asked related to this property and this property. So please remember these two properties, this one and this properties. It is very important. Let's solve some example. First example is yt equal to 2 sin t dot delta t minus pi by 2. So for here t equal to put t equal to pi by 2, so 2 sin pi by 2 multiplied by t minus pi by 2. So sin pi by 2 is 1, so we will get 2 del t minus pi by 2. Next example is yt equal to e की power minus 2t square delta 2 del minus 1 equal to, when you put the value of del t equal to minus 1 by 2, so we will get e की power minus 2t divided by 2, the all 2 will be here, okay, and delta t minus 1. And next example is integration minus 2 to plus infinity t to the power 3 plus 3t one time differentiation of delta t minus 2 is equal to minus 1 to the power 1. Differentiate this function, and differentiation of this function is 2t plus 3, and put the value of t equal to 2, we will get the value of this integration is minus 7. So integration value will be minus 7. Now we will discuss some important point related to the delta function. So first we will check whether the delta is energy function or not. So delta is absolutely integrable, but its amplitude not going to 0 at any instant of time. So it is a not energy function. You can see here it is absolutely integrable, but it is not a energy function. And now we will check it is power signal or not. Okay, so delta t is not bounded, its amplitude is going to infinity at t equal to 0. Okay, we can see here that t equal to 0, we talk about its amplitude, we can multiply with any value, so it goes to it is not bounded. Okay, so delta t is not bounded, so it is not a power signal. Now the delta, we will discuss about the delta function. When n equal to 0, it gives the value 1. When n equal to not 0, it gives the value 0. So डेल्टा फंक्शन क्या है, एक एनर्जी फंक्शन है. ओके, डेल्टा एन क्या है, डेल्टा एन इज ए एनर्जी फंक्शन एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ इट्स एनर्जी इज 1 एंड its power will be 0. We already discussed that when the energy value is finite, then its power value will be 0. So it is a energy signal. Okay, del n is a energy signal. Now we will check about it is periodic or not. So del n and del t both are not periodic. Okay, so both are the aperiodic function. Now we will discuss about the unit step function. Okay, so unit step function का mathematical representation होता है when t is greater than 0 it gives the value 1, when t is less than 0 it gives the value 0. Now in this diagram we can see at the value t equal to 0 it is discontinuous. Okay, so we can't determine value of here, or it is not differentiable. Okay, you can directly say at t equal to 0 it is not differentiable, and for a equal to 0 when we will calculate the value at 0, then we will took the average value of ut. So minimum value is 0 and maximum value is 1, so u0 is 0.5. Now we will discuss about the properties of ut. तो ut का प्रॉपर्टी होता है ut plus u minus t. ut is the basic function and its time reversal function is u minus t. If you add them we will get 1, and the relation between del t and ut is when you differentiate du dt we will get del t. Okay, when you differentiate del t equal to du dot dt. Remember one thing, du by dt is not differentiable at t equal to 0. Okay, after that it is differentiable, and its integration of delta t is equal to ut. So these two properties are very important when we will discuss about the stability. ut is given here, and now we have to calculate yt equal to yt equal to ut minus 3. So when t is greater than 3 it gives the 1, when t is less than 0 the value of yt is 0. You can see in the diagram, and the rectangular function is yt equal to t minus 2 minus ut minus 4. So this is the rectangular function. Okay, and now we will discuss about the some important point related to the ut. ut is a power signal, it is not a energy signal. Energy of ut is infinity. You can also derive from the here from here. Okay, if you put xt equal to un, okay, xt equal to un, and un is here will be un square. Okay, un square, limit will be 0 to infinity, and t when you put the value it gives the infinity. For power signal we will get same here. With power signal, if it is t we get the value of t, and t and t will cancel out, then we will get the value of power is 1 by 2. So ut is a power signal, not a energy signal. Same for the u1 also. So u1 is also power signal, and the value of energy is infinity. So in some exam the question were asked about the periodicity. They ask about the ut is periodic or not. So in many book the ut is given as a periodic signal, but I am saying that ut is not a periodic signal. So ut is not this, only this one. Okay, ut is the whole function, and we can see in the diagram it is not repeating the value in fixed interval. Okay, when we talk about the minus 1 and minus 2 it gives the 0. When we will talk about the 1 and 2 3 it gives the 1. So remember, unit step function is not periodic, or same is u1. So u1 is also non-periodic function. Okay, remember this one also, u1 is also not periodic function, it is a periodic function. Guys, I am asking one question, you have to tell the answer me. u1 plus u minus n is periodic or not? Write the answer in comment box. Our next class will be tutorial class. Thank you guys.